This is the Wilier Turbine, the brand new time trial triathlon bike from Wilier Triestina. The Wilier Turbine was designed around 4 design criteria, and those are aerodynamics, wide range of rider positioning, efficient braking and ease of transportation. The Wilier Turbine frame was designed making extensive use of CFD software. CFD stands for Computational Flow Dynamics, and it's the kind of software that's typically used by Formula One teams to optimise the performance of Formula One cars. And it allows engineers to accurately predict the performance of structures in airflow. When that was all completed, the frames were also tested in a wind tunnel by our professional riders to simulate some riding in real-world conditions. Every surface of this frame has been optimised for aerodynamic performance. And if we look at the tube profiles that are presented to the wind, they all have this truncated aerofoil shape. That's known as camtail sections, and it's from the automotive world. And it's used to have an aerofoil section that is both very efficient, but is also lightweight. And because it's truncated at the back, it has the added advantage for a bike designer of improving torsional stiffness, which is always a desirable thing in a time trial frame. In addition to that, the aerofoil sections have been optimised using something called NACA profiles. And again, these are from the aeronautical world and are algorithms for optimising aerofoil sections for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. There are some really well executed aerodynamic details on this bike. For example, if you look at the way that the fork is blended into the down tube, the whole bottom bracket shell area is one huge camtail section, and at the back you'll see that the camtail section seat stays are as low as possible according to UCI principles to reduce drag as much as possible. In the interest of aerodynamics, the fork, bar and stem and extensions have all been considered and designed together in one body. Disc brakes have also given us an opportunity to improve aerodynamics because they freed off the designers to position the fork blades and the stays further away from the wheel. Widely spaced stays are more aerodynamically efficient because they reduce turbulence and drag behind the tube sections. Disc brakes are obviously an advantage as well because they provide for powerful and consistent braking under all conditions. Attaining the correct ride position is massively important to any time trial or triathlon rider. And to help with this, Wilier have collaborated with Profile Design and have incorporated their latest handlebar system into the design of the Wilier Turbine. So this allows for an almost infinite range of adjustments because the pads and the extensions are adjustable in all 3 planes, so up and down and from side to side and forward and backwards as well, independently. In addition to that, the whole structure can be tilted in both planes as well. Another area that allows riders to attain a good position is the relationship of the seat post and the saddle. So the Wilier Turbine has 3 seat post options. This one here is a 0mm setback. There's also a minus 25mm setback post, and there's a plus 65mm post as well option. And the plus 65mm post is not generally UCI legal, so it's only really of use to triathletes. Triathletes and time trial riders tend to travel a lot with their bikes, and breaking down and reassembling a bike for races can be a time-consuming and frustrating business. So that was one of the design requirements of the Wilier Turbine, that it was easy to disassemble and assemble for a race or when travelling. So the handlebars can actually be disassembled in less than 1 minute and folded down, which allows the bike to fit into a normal bike container for shipment. And it can be reassembled almost as quickly because no cables are detached and you do not lose your position, so it's very easy and simple to travel with this bike. The Wilier Turbine is available in 3 colour options, including this beautiful blue chromo velato finish, and is also available in a number of build options and specs. And you can look at these all in detail on the web at wilier.com. So that's the brand new Wilier Turbine from Wilier Triestina.